welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers, the AFC champion. And New York set to take the field. Play fake here on first down. Johnson's got it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
Looking to throw. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He finds his man, complete. That's Martinez. Broke through some contacts, but unable to reach the 40. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
On to give, it's Tracy. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
And the Giants first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Right back to Tracy. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Second and 5. He's got it. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now back to throw. And that one off the mark. A little late with the throw. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
He'll drop to throw. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Giants are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of one quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. 7-all is the score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 4. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it right back to Washington. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people down there.
13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
13 yards on the play. Roll. That's another Giants first down.
On the run is Tracy. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They're going to look to throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll drop the throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Giants have taken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone. Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Washington's got it. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Got an open man, it's Washington. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
1st and 10.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 18. And the Giants.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Back to throw. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darnell Washington as the first half is winding down. And the Giants continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a...
We take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
He'll look to throw. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
On the play. And the Giants, first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to Robinson. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
60 even, 60.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. 3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 5-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Darnell Washington, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the New York ready to go again offensively. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. That's complete. It's Neighbors. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say.
New York set to take the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless and take care of the ball on the way out.
Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
But with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get it.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. New York set to take the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And, oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Wide open receiver complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back to throw again. There's that man again. It's complete. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they certainly have the look of a team with something to prove, don't they? All week, as we prepared for this game, we kept reading about how they said they were going to play a full 60 minutes this week. Has nothing to do with their opponent. No disrespect intended, but they wanted to be people of their word, playing this thing all the way out, trying to finish it strong.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
Commissioner Roger Goodell set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New York Giants, champions of Super Bowl 61. So that wraps things up for another incredible season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for my partner Charles Davis, for Mike and Greg, Kate and Brock, and our entire crew of hundreds, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Good night from Southern California.